A very pleasant good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to the People's Forum of In the Streets with Big Stone. Today, ladies and gentlemen, is a very serious day for me, and also an extremely sad day for me. Hence, I'm wearing mostly white and black. I want to take you to this quote that was done by Robert F. Kennedy many years ago, and it goes like this. Each time a man stands up for an ideal, or acts to improve the lots of others, or strikes out against injustice, he sends forth a tiny ripple of hope, and crossing each other from a million different centers of energy, and there in those ripples build a current which can sweep down the mightiest walls of oppression and resistance. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Martin Luther King Jr. The price of freedom is death. Malcolm X. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about what's happening there in Libya to our own brothers and sisters. They're being slaughtered, murdered, butchered, dissected for human organs, possibly. What is going on in Libya? What is going on in Libya that after one of the greatest black men ever who respected and loved his country Libya, and we're talking about Muammar Gaddafi, who raised up the hope of his people, who shares the wealth of the oil with his people. Everything in Libya was free, ladies and gentlemen. You didn't have to worry about a house to live in. You didn't have to worry about food to eat, to live. You didn't have to worry about gas. You didn't have to worry about if you get married, where the money's going to come from. You didn't have to worry about education, ladies and gentlemen. And ladies and gentlemen, yet still, Muammar Gaddafi was murdered October 20th, 2011. Where is the outcry of our African brothers? We are the outcries of the great military of Zimbabwe and all the other African countries. Where is this massive outcry that our brothers in Libya are being murdered as we speak for human parts, are being stabbed and butchered as we speak? Where is this massive outcry? Where are the voices of our great entertainers of Jamaica? Where are our voices of the great entertainers of Jamaica that brought down the terrible walls of apartheid in South Africa? We are the voice of our own brothers. Ladies and gentlemen, it pains my heart to watch some of these videos. And I thought more or less, ladies and gentlemen, it was fake news, because fake news has taken over the minds of our people, that we have become numb to the atrocities that they put down upon our people. We don't care to give a damn. It doesn't concern us, so we don't care. Not until it falls on our doorstep before we start to make a loud noise. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Black families all over the world, black newspapers, black television stations. Come on, cry out with one big loud voice against the wickedness that is happening to our people in Libya. Jamaica, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. If we sit back and be quieted and silent, then we are like the enforcers of evil. If we sit back and not say anything, not speak with one big loud voice about the wickedness that is happening to our people, then guess what? We too will be enslaved once again. Jamaica, this tiny country, a Ghanaian by the name of Kwaku Adu Jamfi Ampufu, speaks passionately about the spirits of our great leaders here, our great ancestors that went on before us, the prophet and the prophetess that are still lurking here in Jamaica. We are the solution for this wickedness on this earth. But how can we be the solution when here in Jamaica we're doing just the same thing to our own people? 1,400 people murdered since the start of this year. So how can we pay attention to what is going on in Libya? Jamaica, we are great, great people. Look at what happened the other day in the Miss Universe pageant with Davina Bennett walking away with third place. You know she won. You know she won that competition. But the powers that be didn't want to have a black woman sporting an Afro hairstyle because that would destroy the economy of superficial hair. A chocolatey woman, a woman that stands tall and graceful, very intelligent, very beautiful. She reminds me of the real Cleopatra of Egypt. Now, Jamaica, it is time once again that we raise up our voice. Yes, I've heard the voice of Paul Elliott, the chosen one. And when Paul Elliott spoke, he spoke passionately. He says that his life is not worth anything unless the plight of the people is addressed. So Paul Elliott, I salute you. And then there are others. King Levon speaks about the injustice of our people. Vloggers should drive up in droves. Yes, in droves, all vloggers who are black. We're not talking about one that appears to be black. We're talking about black vloggers. We should all come out with one great big voice and hit out and chant out against this wicked system that is happening to our people here in Jamaica, and that is happening to our people in Libya, and also happening to our people all over the world. Ladies and gentlemen, my heart bleeds to know that 400 years later, we're still suffering the same wickedness. When they killed Muammar Gaddafi, his last word, as they say, was, "What did I do to you people? What have I done to you?" And it reminds me of the good book, the Bible. Jesus Christ asked the same way, but he said, "Forgive them, Lord, because they know not what they have done." Africa, rise up in your numbers. You have millions and millions and millions of people. Come out with your great big guns and defend your own people. If that was the United States of America, and two United States citizens ever find themselves in a serious predicament, you can best believe the great force of the United States would come out in defense of two of its citizens. Yet still, our brains are so cocaine, our brains are so numb, our brains are so asleep that we seem not to care about our own people, our brothers and sisters who are dying like rats on the streets. Jamaica, I'm calling on you because you are the chosen country. You are the one to straighten this mess out in the world. But the saying in Jamaica goes, you have to learn to dance a yard before you can go abroad to dance. So Jamaica, this is my message to you. Wake up! Wake up and change your mindset. Wake up and start loving again. Wake up and take that scales from off of your eyes. Wake up and see what is happening. Look around you, Jamaica. Don't be stupid. Don't be naive. Don't be brainwashed. Don't be party washed. Look around you and see what is happening here to our people. Babies are dying. Old folks are dying. Young people are dying. Progressive people that could make a difference. Just yesterday, a woman was stabbed in Mandeville. Mandeville, she was stabbed, ladies and gentlemen. You know why she was stabbed? She was stabbed because she tried to clutch on to her phone. Who was responsible for such an heinous crime? A 16-year-old boy. We have to big up the people of Rome who took this youngster, took him over and take him and handed him over to the police. Jamaica, we are asleep. Jamaica, we are asleep. Please wake up. Please do the godly thing. Stop what you're doing here and then conserve all your energies. All the great musicians that we have, the singers and players of instruments, come back with that great chant that frees South Africa. Come back with that great chant that freed our brothers and sisters in Angola, in Mozambique. Come back with that chant. Come back with that chant and free our brothers in Libya. I cannot say anything else. This is just my take on it, ladies and gentlemen. Please, thank you very much for watching. And I do hope you wake up someday. If you don't wake up today, please wake up and use the power that the Almighty God has given us as Jamaicans. Use that great power and let us free our people of Libya and all over the world. Thank you very much for watching, and I do hope that you can have a great day. Thank you.